I do really suck at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it.
Hold on, let me turn it on.
Well, hopefully people can hear us.
Are we here?
I don't know. I think we're here.
Okay. If we're here, please let us know. Good
I
morning,
know.
boys and girls. If you get in your car and it's one of those cars that gives you a weather report or something, I got in my car this morning and it said, "Other warning for this area."
What was the other warning?
Fog.
Oh,
It's foggy as I'll get out. Usually get in, at least in my car, and it'll say, high wind warning or, thunderstorm warning 5 miles from here or,
Yeah.
high surf warning, but not that it makes any difference to us. But it was other warning this morning, and on one of the Boston TV news stations, they were showing the rotary. Can't see it.
I love those little
Right.
check-ins from our little rotary, our little slice of earth.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess we're on. I just can't hear anything on that other side, and I don't know why. And I'm exhausted to investigate. I'm having one of those mornings where I'm
Yes.
like, okay, you can do this. That pep talk you give yourself when you wake up, you're
Yep.
like, you got this.
No, not today. Not today.
I know. I just have a few things going on, so we'll get through the day. We had an amazing derby last night. Probably one of the better ones I've seen in a long time.
I hadn't been in a long time. The last I was thinking about it, the last time I went to a demolition derby was at the Seekonk Motor Speedway. So
Oh, wow.
So that's how long ago that was.
Yeah, right.
That was really cool.
Yeah. It was really neat. We weren't sure how many vehicles because there were only 6 that were pre-registered.
Really.
This is what these guys like to do. They like to keep it secret. They don't want people checking it, driving by there, wherever they got the car that they're working on. Everything's a secret.
Mhm.
But we ended up with almost 20 vehicles last night. It was a really incredible turnout for all of the locals. And they put on a show.
Oh, they did. There were a couple of drivers whose cars were beaten to whatever. And
They are waking up very, very sore today.
yes, yes.
Very sore.
And instead of just saying, okay, I'm done, they kept grinding and grinding and grinding. And Jesus, the engine turned over and bang, they were out there again. But they have like no protection.
Yeah, no, none. Good morning, Caroline.
None.
No,
A seatbelt and a helmet. And
they know what they're showing up for.
I guess.
They love it.
Yes.
I had a great little interview with one of the drivers, Matt, before, and he was just like, "This, I'm so excited to do this. Bring it on." I
Mhm.
was here last year. I'm here. I feel like I've made the necessary changes to my vehicle
Yep.
to make it go a little longer. He did great up until that last championship heat where he was just knocked out from a bad hit.
Really?
Yeah. He did great though.
Oh, yeah.
I love our locals. You all did such an amazing job. And one of our friends came over and was like, this was like the most action packed. It was very organized. Everybody at the fair really did a great job making sure everyone was safe with the fires, with
Oh, yeah.
with the pushing through the Jersey barriers.
Wait a minute. We have to stop. There's a fire. Hold on. And folks, I just want you to know, your car is not eliminated until you have a second fire.
That's right.
I'm like, really?
And shout out to the Falmouth Fire Department. You guys looked really good out there.
And the car's on fire or it's really smoking. And the driver still sits in the car. I'm like, if that was me, I'd be the heck out of there and I'd be through the window. I wouldn't even open the door.
Yeah, I had a couple of my friends that actually did that. Both of them won.
Mhm.
It took them a few years to figure out how to win and what to plan for, but they had amazing mechanics and they both won. And every single time they're like, "What do you got for Advil?" Like immediately afterwards, already dying.
Right.
And
And in between the heats, the cars that survived the initial heat and then went into the championship round. If you looked over to the side where they were parked, all you saw were blowtorches. Putting the thing back together again so it would at least roll.
welding it to work.
Yep.
Getting it done.
The tires were like this. I guess we better straighten them out.
Caroline, I am loving everything that is coming out of your social media lately. All of the yummy foods and stuff that you're growing in Maine. She relocated.
Mm-hmm.
last year.
To Maine.
I mean, this year actually, to Maine, and she is living her best Maine life right now.
Wait,
Good morning, Lauren.
Maine is not a bad place to be.
Lauren said, "Start your engines." Thank you so much for all of your help yesterday. She was absolutely fantastic. I'm like, Lauren, I need an interview. Lauren, did you get a photo? Help me, Lauren.
Oh, Lauren was great. Lauren actually recruited Mariana to start to do some face painting.
Is it? Oh, good. Perfect.
Because she said to Mariana, "Can you draw?" And Mariana said, "Oh yeah, well, won't you come over and you can help me?" But Mariana said, "Oh no, I have a job to do for Stephanie. I have
So
to do the
cute.
pop program." And I said, "I'll cover for you.
Yeah.
If you want to go help Lauren for a little while." So
Perfect. Lauren is completely self-taught.
is she really?
Yeah.
Wow. She's a cool lady.
I
like her
know.
a lot.
So we had the whole crew out there,
Yeah,
and
and
I
her-
loved.
And her husband's a cool dude too.
Yeah, right. Aren't they fun? And I loved our little lemon, Miss Savannah, our mascot yesterday, and her little lemonadio gear.
The
Super
Lemonadio
fun.
baby. I think she thought I was Santa Claus.
She's a baby. She doesn't know what Santa
I know, but she
is.
kept looking at me and wanting to touch me and everything. And finally I said to her, someday you're going to meet somebody and you're going to say to yourself, I think I met this guy when I was younger somehow.
He seems very familiar to
He
me.
seems very familiar to me. His white hair, beard,
It's Christmas in July today, everybody.
a fat stomach,
Just stop. Hank, we got a side hustle for you at Christmas. You're going to have to dress up like Santa at one of our Christmas
Oh,
markets.
I think so. I don't know. I'm certainly heading in that direction.
She said, I'm going to train Mari here and there, and she's going to be the next lemon face painter. It's perfect. And Hank is we're going to be dusting him off and rolling him out as Santa.
Santa Claus. That's right. Ho, ho, ho. I can work on my ho, ho,
Yes,
ho's.
it's perfect.
I can put on below my radio voice.
It's perfect. I love it. Lynn, good morning. Gloria, thanks for joining us. Morning. Merry Christmas.
Yay. Well, they're saying it's Christmas in July for football fans because Patriots training camp is open. That's how everyone was talking about training camp opening. Oh, it's Christmas in July when we're here at Gillette Stadium and training camp is open and who knows?
Two things on the football front. Apparently, the NFL is trying to expand this season to 18 games.
Yes, which some people find kind of hypocritical because on the other hand, they say they're concerned about player safety.
Right.
So
More games.
Safety. There's a proposal kicking around that they could play 18 games, but players could only play in 16 of them.
Okay.
Which means there'd be a larger roster, so there'd be more jobs for people.
Give the bench guys some
Give
work.
the bench guys more time to play. But I don't know why 16 is a magical number. I mean, but 18 is really a lot, and that means the season would extend into March.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that's just too much football.
They want more. They want more money. It's just the way it works.
Yeah, but is that too much football? I mean, by the time we get to the
I feel
Super
like there's
Bowl,
too much baseball.
Hey. Wait a minute.
Like it's still on.
There's never
Still
too much
on.
baseball. Yeah, but don't you get to a certain point with football season where it's like, okay,
Is it over yet?
is it over yet?
Well, especially when your team is stinking up the joint.
Right.
If you're having a great season, let's ride on. We enjoy every ounce of this. Everybody should get a chance to see it.
Which don't be surprised, folks. Our team may be like that this year.
Sticking up a joint. I don't know. We'll have to see. Also, Tom Brady's 27-year-old girlfriend.
Oh, I didn't know he had another one.
Yes. He's got a new model girlfriend.
Well, of course, but
She looks adorable.
Mhm.
I don't know. Good for you, buddy.
Right.
At least she's 27.
Just as long as she doesn't have a jujitsu instructor.
Oh my God. Oh, good morning, Cindy. Ew, 27, she said.
Well, Tom's only 42.
45?
Is he that much?
Yeah. Is he that much?
Is he that much? I mean, that's what these guys do. I
Yep.
mean,
Casually dating Sports Illustrated swimsuit model Brooks Nader.
oh, I bet Gronk set him up.
He's 46.
Oh, okay. I bet Gronk set him up because Gronk's longtime squeeze
That's right.
Camille is a Sports Illustrated
Yeah.
model.
And I love her. Like they actually have a really cute relationship together. I think they're perfect for each
Yeah,
other.
they've been together for a long time.
They'll break up tomorrow because they
she-
said that.
She seems to be a little more grounded than him. Although I think Gronk is laughing all the way to the bank.
100%.
Playing, duh.
Right?
That he's just one smart.
It's so fake. I know. He's
Oh,
got
yeah.
his entire life settled and planned out for him. He's just enjoying life.
Right.
Good morning, Bev. It was so nice to see your face over at the Mashpee Farmers Market. We've got a wing fest
Yay.
that is happening this Sunday. Joe is coming from the Bone Sauce, and we have wings for everybody. We're expecting about 300 people. So come eat some wings, enjoy some music by Brendan Princey, do a little shopping. I'm not sure what we're going to have for food, but we always have food trucks, and there's plenty of wings to go around. And yes, we're going to have beer, obviously. It's knockabout.
Right.
Cindy says, yeah, not like Leo and his 20-year-old side pieces. Right. At least this one's like almost 30.
Right.
Good for you, Tom.
And she has a career. I mean, I mean, the Sports Illustrated, to be a Sports Illustrated model, that's a pretty cool gig. I mean, they don't hire just anybody. I don't think.
I don't know. I don't know what the requirements are other than having the bod for it.
Right.
I don't know. Good morning, Trish. Thanks for joining us on the show. You have a great day as well. Lunch or dinner? That is our question of the day. What do you prefer? I feel like if you have a good lunch, I don't need to have a nice dinner, but I do like a nice dinner. So both?
I like the late lunch, early dinner.
Right.
That kind of 3:30 we'll eat, and then we're pretty much done for the day. So you really only have to have like 1.5 meals, a little something for breakfast.
You were out when? Wednesday? You posted a photo of going out to eat.
Yes,
Tuesday
we
or
did.
Wednesday?
Yes, we ended up going out Tuesday.
To Sienna?
Yes, Sienna.
I saw it.
Wednesday was last night.
Oh.
I was with you last night. We're at the Demolition Derby.
Right.
Yes, we're at Sienna on Tuesday night.
What'd you get? Like
Ravioli.
Vicariously.
Ravioli.
I like their ravioli.
It was really not the fancy ravioli, just the plain old straight up ravioli.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Mari, God,
I love their butternut squash ravioli. No matter what time of year, it feels a little fallish, but I absolutely love the flavors.
Yes, with a pumpkin latte.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Blech.
No.
Trish said lunch usually, so I don't have to cook unless dinner. I know. Look, Cliff was on the hibachi last night, and I was like, oh, I don't even want to eat it. Just give me the vegetables.
Right.
When you're done, after you're done sweating outside.
Right.
Came in like a heat demon. I'm like, get away from me.
Oh, Mari had crab cakes. That's right. She had the crab cakes appetizer. Very good.
Now I'm hungry. It's wine and cheese day, everybody.
Yay. Oh,
Not that you ever need a day to celebrate wine and cheese.
I know it. Now, not charcuterie, just wine and cheese.
Just wine and cheese.
Okay. Because charcuterie, I'm sure, is another day.
Anytime you give me any meats and cheeses, I'm a happy kind of gal.
Okay. So now you know how to get to her.
Right? Charcuterie, we say yes to. Tonight's date night, right?
Tonight's date night, Thursday. Well, as we talked about last week, Thursday is in the hierarchy of date nights, number 2. Saturday is still number 1. Number 2 is Thursday because it's kind of like tryout night. And it's the night to impress. And if you impress, then maybe you'll get to Saturday night and, Saturday night. But it's Thursday. So it's date night. And we will be talking about the top movies of the week.
Okay.
Like we always do.
Like Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes, could be.
Apparently the movie has 100+ F-bombs. There's a lot of swearing in it.
Who would
it set a record?
Who would count? Oh, somebody, I'm sure.
There's a lot of things I question what people are doing and why they even notice that to begin with, but that seems very sweary to me. I think 100 F-bombs is something I don't really need to see. Not that Wolverine versus Deadpool would be something on my list of things to see. It's like an eventual because I do love Deadpool. I love Ryan Reynolds.
It is not in. There is a top 7 this week.
Okay.
And well, maybe a top 8, but no, it is not on the top movies. There is a new number 1 though.
Well, I have a couple of days off this weekend. I'll use that loosely. Maybe
I was going to say you do.
I mean, from actual engagements, there's always stuff to do in the office. You know that. That's never ending. That's a task. If you work for yourself,
yes,
there's never ending tasks. There are no such thing as days off. But as far as physical commitments, I have none of those. We are working diligently on our Family Feud. We got the first looks of some of the graphics that Cliff has been working on.
Mhm.
He went to Joanne Fabrics yesterday to get the black felt for
Uh-huh.
like the front part of the podium and get it all ready to go. Oh yeah, like soup to nuts. This is going to be super fun. We've got 8 teams that are signed up and ready to go.
Are you going to use the theme music, or do you have to create your own?
No, we're creating our own.
Okay.
We're not going to upset anybody. I'm talking to Mash P TV about if they will re-air that for us in game show form. Like every single week, we can keep this going. If
Wow.
we film 8 of them and then release one at a time, I think it'll be
Wow.
super fun. Depending on, we don't know what we're doing as far as how it's going to run. So you guys are with us because this is the first time we've done it. It's going to have kinks. It's going to be weird. We're going to have
It's going to be
moments.
kinky.
No, not what I said. I said it will have kinks.
Oh, okay.
There'll be things, but we're working on it. If you follow any of our trivias or music bingo, we've been collecting a lot of the questions that we ask you. And Monday, we're going to kind of do a test run over at Dino's. Dino's is our test lab.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be over there on Monday, but we'll be at Ryan Family Amusements for the full run of it. Ryan, who is there tonight at Ryan's? It is going to be Robin over at Ryan's tonight for just regular trivia. So if you're interested in it and you want to talk to Robin a little bit more about the game, we are doing that next Friday.
Cool.
Already. August.
Wow.
It's here.
How did it get to be August?
Right, left. July feels like very long though.
Yeah, it does, and it's not even over yet.
It's not.
But it does. I don't know, and I don't think it's because we're getting older and time is passing quicker. There's I don't know. The Earth is spinning faster. Something's going on.
It's just taking a really long time to get through this month. Kind of like Cher is taking a really long time to get through this memoir.
And how many pages?
The first half of her memoir is going to be released in November. 480 pages. That's part 1. November 19th.
I guess stories she has, or is she telling every story?
She says in intimate detail, quote
Oh,
unquote.
oh no.
In intimate
No,
detail.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I do, but I don't. You know me. I just want to know, just so I could be like, why I didn't want to know.
I didn't want to know that. I mean, all the relationships she's had since Sonny Bono. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, but like, yikes. Her ups, her downs.
There's a lot of
Her
skeletons
smiles, her
there.
frowns.
Well, 480 pages worth for the first half.
Wow.
Part 2, by the way, will be out in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So she's writing it.
She's writing it. No. She's not writing it. She's talking to someone who's writing it for her.
Or maybe she's writing it. We don't know her skills.
Well, I suppose. But most of those people don't write their own.
She's a songwriter. She's written a lot of her stuff. I mean, I don't know. That doesn't necessarily translate.
Right. But you have to look for the fine print for the with so-and-so.
Yeah.
Because they're the people who really wrote it.
Or compiled it. Or taken all of the
right.
gobbledygook that she orated and then made it into an actual book. What's up, Lou? Hello, Victoria,
Now,
Jen. Thanks for joining us on
we
the
were
show.
talking about Tom Brady and his new squeeze.
Yes.
How old is Cher's boyfriend?
I don't know.
He's younger.
She's always dated younger, though.
Yeah, but she's older and she's still dating.
Do we want to know? Cher's boyfriend.
I bet he's in his 20s, maybe 30s.
I love the stuff that comes up when you Google things. Cher's boyfriend's teeth. Cher's boyfriend's age. Cher's boyfriend fight.
Teeth?
Now I want to know what he looks like.
Why do we care about Cher?
Edward is 37.
37 and she's 60.
She's 77.
77. That's 40 years?
Yeah.
Okay. So
he knows what he's about. He's 37.
Mm-hmm. Well, Sofia Vergara is out there now too. So
she's got a new squeeze.
No, I'm just saying she's out there. I don't know if she has a new one yet.
No, she does. I just saw it somewhere. Oh. Right? Like literally yesterday.
It's like they dump one and they find it's like is there like a factory that makes?
No, they just don't want to be alone. He's cute.
If you say so.
Okay. All right. He's Italian.
Yeah, he is a good looker.
Right?
He's got the 2-day growth kind of thing.
All right.
He's just thinking to himself, I'm gonna.
She looks amazing also, so good for them.
She's older than we think she is.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a crazy age difference on that one because she was married to a younger man for a while.
Right.
I love Joe Manganiello, who's apparently already moved on with a new girlfriend.
How did they? I don't understand.
They have people waiting in the wings for them.
Yeah, I know. I know they do, but how can you just go from?
Well, I mean, it doesn't say that they're all serious and whatnot. They're just spending time, and he's a cute one to spend time with. She'll be fine.
I guess. But don't you call them by the wrong? I mean, doesn't it have to be a certain time period?
Listen, we're old.
Before
we're
you don't
married.
call them by the wrong
We don't
name.
get it anymore.
No, we don't.
Do not understand the world of dating. The Olympics started, and apparently Grindr has been shut down. So people were upset about that.
Grindr was shut down? Why?
I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want to deal with it. Maybe it was a security issue. Maybe they didn't want all the Olympians hooking up.
Oh, I bet that's it.
But they were handing out the condoms to everybody at the Olympics.
And it is in Paris.
Right.
Buddy.
They showed the little graphic of the condom wrappers that said, you don't have to be a gold medalist to wear one of these. And I thought that was clever.
Oh my goodness.
These are the stories that are coming out of the Olympics right now. We're not hearing about any of the antics as far as the excitement. I did have like a sort of Olympic roundup. Celine Dion was not getting paid. There was a rumor out there that she was getting paid $2 million or something like that.
Did she sing? Did that happen yet?
She won't be paid for her 2024 Paris Olympics, despite all of the rumors.
No, I think she's desperate to show people. Not desperate isn't the right word. I think she wants to show people that she's okay.
Yeah. So apparently she's going to be performing on Friday.
Okay, that's when the opening ceremony.
LeBron
James and Coco Gauff are carrying the flags, I believe.
Okay.
I know LeBron is, and I think Coco is.
Coco Gauff named Team USA's female flag bearer. Yep. And then we got the news that Salt Lake City is getting another Olympics 2034.
And this was the year that Boston was supposed to have the Olympics.
Right.
How weird is that? And all kinds of stories in the Boston papers about when they put in the bid for the Olympics, all the things that they said would be done in terms of improvements so that Boston could handle the Olympics.
And none of them were done.
And not really.
And so Salt Lake City gets another.
Right.
I did get a chance to go when my mom lived in Salt Lake City to see the Olympic Village from the prior one.
Right.
I mean, it's the perfect place for it. They have the infrastructure.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't think Boston could handle that.
Could you imagine having the Olympics and having to say, but excuse us, this tunnel over here?
It's a bleep show.
That you need to get back and forth from the airport. It's closed.
Yeah, there's no way that would ever get an Olympics. If they were going to put one in Massachusetts, it would have to be in Western Mass.
Right.
It would have to be in I don't know.
Yeah. It couldn't. It couldn't be in Boston. Yeah, It couldn't. Yeah, it couldn't be
somewhere out there in the Springfield area of things. It would have to be.
And Springfield would be such a draw for everyone. Springfield 2024.
Yeah,
no,
right. Sorry.
No. Providence isn't big enough.
So, are you looking forward to anything specifically at the Olympics? I'm gonna obviously have something to check into at least every day. It's something.
I'm
not watching anything good right now.
I'm watching the Red Sox, and that's not anything good either.
Right?
But, now, there's really nothing that I don't know. The hype, we talked about this before. The hype doesn't seem to have been there.
Yeah.
To get us, excited about it. I mean, Simone Biles, probably worth watching. The men's basketball team, I guess, but they should, unless they, have a brain freeze. I mean, they got to run through everybody they play.
Well, I'm just excited for the offbeat ones, the ones you always forget about, the ones that are like, is this seriously an Olympic sport? Whatever this is.
Flag football is an Olympic sport.
Yeah. So some of the weird ones, though, I'm looking for the offbeat ones. So I'll be checking the schedule and we will be reporting on the ones that are the worst Olympic sports ever. Feel free to drop what you think that is in the chat. That you're actually looking forward to, like when ESPN, the Ocho, flag dodgeball and whatnot, like silly things.
Right.
Because they're out there.
Yes, I have an Olympic medal in
Hey, you
Like-
have an Olympic medal. You don't need to tell people what it was
Right.
exactly in.
Yeah, flag football. Really?
Hey,
Dodgeball.
it's
Really?
still sporty.
It's sporty. I can't. These people are all at the top of their craft, no matter what it is.
Yeah. Hank is a lover of our townie pages, and you seemingly have strayed from the local townie pages. Although there was a nice little post about someone looking for a divorce lawyer
God.
where they posted anonymously that made me actually laugh out loud.
Mariana and I saw that too yesterday,
Right?
And I read it, and I don't know which one of us was laughing harder, me or Mariana. Why would you do that?
Well, they did post anonymously, so I thought it was pretty funny.
I know.
Did anybody actually respond to them of a good divorce attorney?
Oh yeah, they responded with all kinds of attorneys, and I'm like, what? Are you
Because I just thought when it
doing?
was first posted, and I got a good chuckle on it, and I moved on with my day.
Don't
but-
you know why? Why would you turn to Facebook for divorce? The things that people turn to social for advice is really incredible.
Listen, we don't know what's going on in people's actual lives,
I
and they may be
guess.
lonely. They need validation. Someone noticed them, and they do so on Facebook. By the
Yes.
way, events on Cape Cod is now over 5,000 people in our group. Keep joining us because I love seeing some of the cool stuff that you're posting between dog training events to we had another couple of cool ones that were performances for theaters I didn't even know existed on Cape Cod.
Really?
So I was like, oh, all right, keep them coming so that we find new places to go. I'm always
Mhm.
looking for something new.
Mhm.
Lauren said, can you imagine trying to date in this day and age? Absolutely not.
No.
No.
No. Nope. 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 I wouldn't know where to meet people. I wouldn't trust anybody online. I just
Well, now I know
No.
where to go get a divorce attorney. So thank you for
Right.
whoever who posted that anonymously, just in case I shall ever need that.
I was going to say, but you just signed the babe
I'm
up last
good.
year for another tour of duty.
We're doing a redo. I guess.
You already have him on review? Oh, come on.
Well, listen, our marriage can drink this year, so we'll talk about it afterwards. She turned 21.
Oh, okay.
We might have to take the girl out to a bar.
Okay.
We'll have to see.
Oh boy.
But on our townie pages, you have kind of moved over and you've been checking out the Barrington one,
Right.
and
Well,
it keeps delivering for some crazy crime stuff.
it does. Jim Hummel, who is a longtime media guy in Rhode Island, he's on radio. He's been on. He's written for the Froad Show and everything. He keeps track of the Barrington police log. Now, if you're familiar with Rhode Island, Barrington is like la-di-da land. So this is the winning entry this week from the Barrington police log. A Maple Avenue resident called police at 7:32 p.m. to report a domestic dispute. The resident said a family member would not return her phone charger. Police responded to the scene and reported everyone was intoxicated. No charges were filed.
A fight over a phone charger. This is stuff that my teens fight about.
Right. Well, this is Barrington, though.
Oh, yeah, we don't get that normally.
You have to understand. Then there was another one, and I don't have it here.
This is mansion adjacent Rhode Island.
Right. But someone got a call saying their daughter had been in an accident. Then they got a call saying they needed money to get her out of jail. And then someone actually showed up at the person's door claiming they were the bail bondsman and they needed the money. Whoever the scammers were, they had researched it through that far.
That's terrifying.
That's terrifying.
How did they know when they showed up at their house? They
What do you
just
mean?
called the police?
Yeah.
people?
Oh, yeah. At that point, she called whoever the woman was. She called the police, and
There are so many scams out there.
the bail bondsman skedaddled.
I think Cape Cod Incidents just sent out another one with people pretending to be some of our utility companies.
Oh, they do that all the time.
I know. This one looked really legit though. So I was like, oh, like it actually looked like the billing you would get from
Right.
this company.
Yep.
So that was a little worrisome, especially if you don't read through the things or you're not paying attention to your monthly bill, or you're just
Mhm.
like, okay, this is normally the time I get it around.
Right.
And then you just mail it in.
Yeah. All the random stuff. If it doesn't look right, it probably isn't.
RTB said the cat is on the roof. Yes, these are the
Yes,
phone calls in
yes.
Barrington.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Our TV. Yeah. Cat is on the roof. I can't possibly go up and get it.
Right.
Would you kindly bring a ladder and a fire department?
Yep. Good morning, Emily. Good morning, Ricky B. We had a great night last night at the Demolition Derby. All the Lemonadio staff was there. Thank you so much to everybody to come on out and have a good time with us. Really, it was one of the best ones that we've seen in a long time. And I'm not just saying that because we were there.
And well, that's true. And we gave away 400 pairs of glasses.
Insane.
People were clamoring for Lemonadio glasses.
I love it.
Megan Mariano. I know Cody was doing it with his buddy, and then Megan Mariano went out and they just took a handful, and then Mariana came running back. I got to get more, and she took it like a full, and then she came back again, and I said, I'll just carry the box.
I got to give you a lot of credit, Hank. You're like, can I just take the box? This one puts the box up here. He's walking around.
Right.
I love it.
Right.
Got right down into it.
Oh, yeah. And people were running after it.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
And I was excited because I had to go back in the stands and get all the banners and cut them all down last night. And there were no glasses. Like I was waiting to see all the leftover refuse of them just, wearing them for the moment and then leaving them behind. And there really wasn't. So I was like, all right, good. Check a box.
The RV.
They're just good to have, and they fit kids' faces.
Yes.
So they're good to have for beach days and whatnot. And apparently we have to order some more because we blew right through them. Slater, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. I'm still laughing at the cat is on the roof. So we were talking about all the ridiculous reasons why people call 911 or, call your police officers. There was a woman that had to be arrested and taken away in handcuffs. 911 calls, 400 911 calls.
400.
She has made over this last year. This is just in 2024.
What is her problem?
Various illnesses.
Oh, really? Real or imagined? Or even if they're imagined, they're real at this
They're
point.
like, I have a cough. I have a sniffle. I have a this. I think she's lonely. Honestly, I really do. 400 times. Ohio police said that they had to, Kesha Kennedy, 34 years old, 400 phone calls.
Wow.
To 911 for her various incidents of ailments.
Can you change a light bulb? Take my trash out?
No, none of that. Like actual, like weird fake illnesses that she wanted company.
Looking for attention.
I know.
And what's better company, I suppose, if you're than a guy in a uniform?
Yeah. Oh. They looked real good last night chopping up those Demolition Derby cars.
Oh, yeah. The car is smoking, and they're standing there with the hatchet. And, of course, you just can't pop open the hood. Things smoke, and you feel things. There's an inferno underneath, and they're standing there with a hatchet. All right, we're just going to crack this thing open.
That's it.
And I'm like, oh, my God, I can't watch.
Well, because they chained them down to like get a little bit more weight. So, yeah, they had to go out there with the clippers.
Right.
But every time they got suited up, I was like, those are our guys.
Yes. And all the doors,
Hot
but but I think the driver's door, though I'm not even sure about that, are welded closed.
Yeah.
So like, and then the other thing was, I didn't realize this, but what was the name of the guy who was doing the announcing? He was excellent.
Paul. Oh, I know.
Oh God, Paul was excellent. But he's explaining that they can take the gas tank out of where it is, and they can put it behind the driver's seat.
Right.
And I'm thinking, that sounds like not a good idea.
I feel like it sounds a little bit better than having it in the front and then getting some, 400 car accidents to the front and having it explode. Although I don't know if I want it behind me either.
No. I was like, and then he said, or you could just have a battery.
Right.
That would probably be the better option. I wouldn't want a gas tank.
I had a great conversation. Paul is a radio guy in the Finger Lakes region, which it took all of me not to recreate the Kristen Wiig skit of the Lawrence Welk show.
Yes.
With the Finger Lakes region.
Yes.
Lawrence Welk says you can take the girl out of the Finger Lakes, but you can't take the finger out of the. And then I was like, okay. So all this is playing as I'm trying to interview this guy, and I'm like, I can't talk to you anymore. I have to leave.
Right. But he was a good dude. He got the crowd going, and
yes.
And he did some good play-by-play or hit-by-hit.
Yeah.
Or,
so
or
Jay Milligan, the guy who runs the company, was like, make sure you tag me in that video. He's like, tag Paul too, and Paul's like, don't. I told work I'm sick.
I'm not on the air today.
You can take your days off, your PTO days for whatever it is that you want, whether you want to take your sick day and not be sick. That's your business.
Right.
We're past all that. It's 2024. We don't do that.
No.
Rick said, did she call 911 because she didn't get Lemonadio glasses? I love you.
No, but she will.
Yeah, right. And oh no, I don't. We need a Lemonadio car. We'll sponsor a little lemon out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect. I don't think anybody wants to associate lemons with vehicles.
Oh, but that'd be cool though.
We can make it happen.
Have a Lemonadio lemon.
We got a couple of guys. I think we could do it. We'll talk to the shipwrecked folk who did very well
There was somebody
last night.
Were they really from Shipwrecked?
The owner and the owner's son.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't quite understand that.
Yeah. It was the owner and the owner's son.
Do they do this regularly, or is this something
They
were
did.
doing?
I think they did it last year.
Okay.
And so this is their second year. I don't think they both were doing it.
Yeah.
Last year, I think one of them did it.
Mm-hmm.
So this year, they both entered and they both did very well. They were right there in the final throes of things.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Right?
Good.
I know. It's nice to see some locals throwing their hat in the ring for all of this stuff.
Oh, yeah. The Lemonadio lemon. I like that a lot. We got to write that down.
We'll see.
We'll
be
see.
determined.
I think that says, I think that's no.
Well, we just got to find somebody to drive it. And honestly, we got to find somebody crazy enough, willing enough, and skilled enough. That's a lot of boxes to check.
Yeah. There's somebody out there.
Sure. So if you think that you can handle all of that, please, we're happy to sponsor you. We'll throw a couple coats on the paint and we'll,
right.
But we're not driving. We're not setting it up for you.
No.
Lauren, me.
We'll put the logo on it. We'll all of that.
Your husband will have my head.
That'd be cool though. The Lemonadio banners all over the place. And then the Lemonadio lemon in the, oh yeah.
Yeah, right. Good morning, Katie.
The promotional opportunities are huge.
Rick
Steph.
is throwing his hat in the ring. Put your hand up. I don't know. We might have to recreate you with this new Chinese AI that they've got out there. They're this new company, and I feel like I've seen this. I feel like this is a movie.
Yeah.
Is resurrecting our dead loved ones with AI avatars.
Oh, no.
Wasn't there a movie that did exactly this?
I
Like they
believe
put
there
your
was.
consciousness or your voice into something so you felt like that they were alive?
I believe there was.
Only it was an AI robot version of you. I think
Yes.
that's freaky.
Something like that. Yeah.
I mean,
wow.
maybe it might be good to like initially get over the loss.
Yeah. And then,
But also I think it's super creepy and I don't know if I want that.
No.
Unless it's me. And my final wishes are here on this desk just in case if anything bad should happen to me. Just so you know.
Oh my God. It really says this. If something bad happens, read me, Stephanie. Honest to God, I won't open it because I don't want anything bad to happen.
No, but it's dated, and I've got a lot of things on here that I add to when I see things in the news. I add things to the list just in case, guys.
Well, now we know where it is. Okay, you guys all remember. We're counting on all of you.
Rick says it's called Upload. See, it is a show.
Oh.
No, I think that's a little different where they live in their own virtual reality, not in regular life. But they can interact with them in the virtual world.
I can't get over you've got that.
I add to it daily.
Oh my goodness.
I add stuff. It's going to be a dossier by the end of the time we're done here. Just in case things happen. And things happen every day where I'm always at my desk and I forget. So I make myself little notes.
These are things you should remember if I'm gone. Is the password for this?
It's the little things, guys.
Right.
So if you need to know what my thoughts are, they're on my desk. You can find them.
On any given moment. Oh, my goodness.
Right? Oh, so you love it, right?
I think that's wow.
I'm a lot. Who's got family vacation left? I feel like the whole month of August for us is going to be in college prep land.
Yeah, I bet it will be.
We took our vacation early this year because normally we'll take it the third week of August because it's Cliff's birthday and our anniversary. So that's when we usually like to go away.
Did you get married on his birthday?
No. Same week though.
Oh, okay.
Right. I wasn't waiting for him to be another year older by any means. I think that's just how the cookie crumbled. He planned our wedding because I quit it 5 times.
He's not that much. He's not older than you, is he?
4 months.
4 months. Oh, well. My gosh, that's a big difference.
To the day. We're both on the 26th.
Wow.
I know. So 1 month from tomorrow is Cliff's birthday. We'll have to give him a hard
Okay,
time.
write that
'cause
down. It's probably in the notes over there
It's just
too.
one
but
little sliver of time where I'm dating an older man and it
Mhm.
makes me laugh.
4 months.
I know,
4
4 whole
months.
months. But I saw 7 boundaries therapist says that you should set before taking a family vacation.
Oh boy, let's go.
And it made me laugh just a little bit because, all right, so we're talking extended family. So we're going with cousins and moms and dads and grandkids and whatnot.
Kind of like that cruise you're planning in
Yes.
2026.
Yes. So maybe we need to set some of these boundaries before we plan our Lemonadio cruise. By the way, we're cruising to the Grecian Islands. I'm very excited about it. More details should be coming out this month, actually, August. Before traveling, talk about money. It may be uncomfortable at first,
Right.
but
good idea.
if you're on a budget, everyone should know that we're not gonna start taunting you with all these extra add-ons to a vacation
We're
that
not
you can't
all
afford.
going out to dinner and saying, let's split it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that that's definitely a good thing to do. Communicate trip goals. Do you ever go on vacation and be like, my goal for this trip is X?
Sit by the pool. I mean, work on my tan. That's nothing.
I have never gone before previously taking
Yeah.
a vacation and said, my goal for this vacation is to blah,
No.
blah, 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 blah.
No.
I mean, I think you know what your goal is when you pick your destination.
That's right. Unless you don't know where you're going.
Right.
And then you put on Facebook, can you tell me? You guys know that we love Clearwater. And I follow the Clearwater pages. And I'm into all these stupid pages.
Loves them.
Someone picked a hotel and then wrote on the page, how close is it to the beach? It is across, literally across the
But they want to
street.
know how many steps.
Oh, never mind. I'm
And
sorry.
to be fair, if you have little ones and you're lugging stuff for their comfort to the beach, you might want to know if it's do we have to drive there and park? Do we have to walk? How long do I have to schlep? Do I need a beach cart?
But if you pick where you're staying,
Correct.
you should know what it's around.
Yeah.
Hotel, street.
Well, sometimes
The beach.
also if you're on a budget, you might not know exactly where you get landed. Like those price lines, it'll like, we'll get you in the area,
Yeah.
but we don't
That's
know
true.
exactly where you
That's
are.
true.
Airbnbs, same thing.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
give you the area.
Yeah.
So you don't really know how close you are to anything until you get that actual address.
Right.
Good morning, Don from California. How are things on the West Coast, my friend? Was it yesterday or the day before that they said was the hottest day on earth?
I think the day before.
We've been getting a nice little breeze, so I'm trying not to complain about it because we're kind of in a lull right now where we're not dying every day of dryness.
But starting tomorrow, I think that there's going to be a run, I think, through next Wednesday of like nice 80-ish,
Perfect.
80, 85, something like that. I can't wait.
I always hold my breath wondering, how bad is it going to be? Good morning, Marty. Thanks for booking your morning show appearances. I'm very excited. He must have seen something that he's like, I need to make a booking.
Right.
Yeah, Don, not by the beach.
Not by the beach.
She said, GTS, Google that business.
Yep.
Yeah, she said, inland is hot over there. Karen, thanks for joining us on the show. Karen with a C. I went for the first time recently,
Okay.
and I kind of wanted to move there.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Back to the list.
So we are talking about boundaries that you need to be setting when
Yes.
you're going on your family vacation. Discuss the kids.
Yep.
Kids make any getaway more fun.
Or not.
And I liked it, and more complicated.
Yes.
So yes, if there are more people around, stop conflict before it starts by having frank discussions about the kids before you leave. Schedule breaks.
Because some people want to take the kids everywhere.
Right.
And some people will want to just be, okay, this is an adult thing. We went on a cruise a long time ago when Megan was like probably Mariana's age. And the neat thing about being on the cruise was the adults did their thing. There was stuff for the kids to do. The kids stayed up until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. They ordered room service. They ate chocolate cake and everything else. And we'd be getting up, and Megan at age 12 would be just going to sleep.
Yeah.
And then she'd sleep all day, and we hung around the pool and all of that.
That's the
It worked
perfect
out really
recipe
cool.
for leave mom and dad alone. I'm
Right.
not against it.
Right. It was cool.
If you're going to sleep until noon, which my kids normally do if they're allowed to.
Right.
Somebody asked the other day, how do you get your kids to show up at the market on Sundays? I don't ask them. They don't get asked. We're getting up. We're all leaving. It's
Right.
time to go.
Bill Maher, there's a clip.
Don't ask.
There's a recent clip of Bill Maher talking about there needs to be the return of the trad dad. Not the dad of the this is the way he puts it. Not the dad of the 1950s who never told you he loved you and hit you with his belt.
We don't want him.
But the dad who says, because I said so, is enough of an answer.
This is why we're doing this. Let's go.
Right.
That's what you discuss with the kids.
Look for that clip. Bill Maher kind of goes like this. He swings this way, then he's wicked liberal, then he's really conservative, and then he's somewhere in the middle. And yeah, but look for that. Look for that clip.
Everybody in this day and age of the stuff we like, and then we find out something we don't like about that, and then we move the other way.
Yeah, true.
Nothing fits anymore.
No.
These are like all bad shoes, right? We got a closet full of them. I'm wearing a lot of bad shoes lately. Can we get it together?
Bad sneakers. Bad sneakers, right?
That's it.
And a pina colada. I guess the pina colada helps you wear the bad sneakers.
Schedule breaks. Speaking of pina coladas, traveling is all about go, go, go. So it's important to decide in advance when everybody is going to get a break from activities.
Will there be breaks on our cruise?
God, yeah.
Okay.
Like, that's why I like scheduling things in group stuff. You want to come with the group? Fine. You don't want to come with a group? Fine. There's stuff to do here, here, and here. You can take part in it. I'm not going to be mad at you if you're not going to be involved in all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Here are the things. We'll see you around.
Right.
Enjoy your vacation the way you want to enjoy your vacation.
Right.
During your trip, take turns being the decision maker. I think that this is very important. And I think this is where women get pigeonholed in spaces of, what do we do now? What's for dinner?
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going? What's happening? When I'm on vacation, I like to quit. Don't ask me to do anything. Can you just tell me where to go?
Mm-hmm. Because I'm one of those husbands. I think I'm being helpful when I say, really, whatever you want to do, Mari, it's fine with me.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
And she'll say, tell me what you want to do.
I would throw you out of
really,
window.
I don't. Do you want A or B? Really, I don't care. Could be A, could be B, whatever one you like. And then I'll say B, and she'll say, no, she wants A. But at least
wager something. Just throw something out, even if it's ridiculous, just so we can say, no, we're going to do this because we want to do this anyway.
Right. Okay.
But we like options, Hank. And if you don't give us any options, when you say, I don't care what we do, that to us signals you don't care at all.
Oh, okay.
So you need to give us one or two things that you may or may not want to do.
So we're not being helpful?
Correct. That's being zero help whatsoever. That's making me want to throw you out a window. Tell my husband, just pick something. You're killing me.
All right. All right. I said corrected.
Be flexible. Stay calm. I think it's very important when things don't happen and the wait for this dinner restaurant that we wanted to eat at, they're not accepting reservations at is 4 days long. Mm-hmm. We go somewhere else. We're going to be flexible.
Right.
Where there's food, we'll go.
Right. And we'll get to that restaurant eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. And stay calm. I think at the end of it, when you're in a stressful situation, all of these in which I feel like my family navigated very well fairly recently when we were all away together, missing a train, not knowing where we were. Somebody's GPS sent us on a rabbit hole of we walked 4 blocks in the wrong direction. Everybody's annoyed. And now we've got to about face and go walk in the other direction. It happens, but it is be flexible, stay calm. You'll eventually get there.
You need to save that for the cruise.
Oh, yeah. Right. These are the rules.
Start a little folder that says Stephanie's rule for the cruise. In case something happens to Stephanie's right there.
It's right here.
Stephanie's rules for the cruise is we're going to be right there.
And I'm not one of those peoples that likes to have a lot of rules. I really like everybody to just do their thing and to have a good time. Just don't infringe upon my space.
Yeah, but those are good. Those are good guidelines. Those are good rails or whatever you want to call them.
Well, because we all have that one person in our family, and I'm not going to mention who they are, who complains about everything, who's just unhappy no matter where they are, what they're doing, how they planned it, how it's going. It could be absolutely perfect, but they would find something wrong with it. We don't like taking those people on vacation. I don't even like going out to dinner with those people.
Okay, so are they coming on the cruise?
No.
Okay. Do they know about the cruise? They're not invited.
Not invited.
Okay.
Exactly. RTB, there we go. 9-year-old with the internet access.
Uh-huh.
Zip it.
RTB coming on the cruise?
He is very much invited. I enjoy hanging out with him.
Oh no, he's a good guy. I like RTB.
He makes me like, he is one of those people that very much likes what they like and will be voicing their opinion. I want this, I want this, I want this.
Mhm.
And most of the time we have a lot of similar interests. So I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. I'm two of those.
Mhm.
I don't have to think.
Mhm.
This is what I need on vacation. I do not need to flex my brain. I need to shut it off. It needs a rest. We're in reboot mode. Don't ask me for things I don't know anymore.
Right.
And if you do, don't be mad about, I have no idea. Why did she tell me to do this? Her brain wasn't on. No, it wasn't.
Because she told me to.
That's it. Lynn says cruise rules. I love it.
Yep.
And no drinking, Ricky. Just lots of chocolate for the diabetic ninja.
Oh,
See, Emily's the planner for us.
uh-huh.
Bethany, good morning. Thanks for joining us on the show. How is your summer going? I don't even know which place you're at anymore for me to come and visit you. You've been bopping around. I saw you throughout the Cape. So we have plenty of activities going on. And like I had already said, we've got Wing Fest that is happening.
Oh, could I interrupt for 1 minute?
Yeah.
This is Judy Cardinelli's birthday.
Hi, Judy.
Hey, happy birthday. Judy is a Lemonade Ale fan, a friend of ours, good friend of ours down in Clearwater. We were talking about Clearwater earlier, but
Oh, it's Julie.
today's Julie's birthday.
Okay. I thought you said Judy.
No.
I'm still stuck on Judy Collins from the fair yesterday. She was our superintendent of fruits and vegetables.
What?
She was the one, she gave me all of the rules in which when you're
Oh,
submitting
okay. I got you.
fruits, vegetables, which by the way, this is the first time in years that they've had berries submitted.
Mhm.
So it's been a good growing season here on the Cape.
Yeah.
But she had the best Bostonish accent.
Oh, really? Oh, you were telling me about her. That's right.
And it's just her genuine voice on this TikTok that I put out. And everybody was just really loving her, giving her conversation about zucchinis. And you can piece together what you want, but it was the adult exhibition
Mhm.
and zucchinis. So very nice. Thank you, Ricky.
We're not going there.
Thank you. Yep. Jen Christian will be on the show tomorrow. She's going to talk about car seats, Car Seat Mama. And she's got a nonprofit that she started in all of her free time, not doing E4All, not working on her other side business, not being a mom with small children and planning vacations, but to make sure that all of our babies are safe in their car seats. And we know the rules. We know all of the things. So we'll talk to her tomorrow on the show, which I'm looking forward
Right.
to.
Ask her about the I don't know if she can comment on this. By law, Mariana, who was 12, still should be sitting in the back seat.
Right.
And she's as big, she's taller than her grandmother,
Mm-hmm.
and her mother actually drives the car.
Yeah.
Some of those rules seem to me to be a little silly.
But I think that they're really just for safety. So we'll ask her about it tomorrow, or you
Yeah.
can drop it in the chat if you know, Jen.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because I tell her now, you're 12 years old, you're going to 7th grade. I'm not your chauffeur anymore. Get in the passenger seat.
Still behind the bar at the Marsh side. We're going to have to take a little trip and come and visit you, Miss Bethany, for sure. It's about bone maturity. We'll chat tomorrow.
Okay.
Right?
I'll be listening.
These are the things we need to know.
Mhm.
I don't presume to know anything. So I appreciate that we have experts that take the time to put all of this together for
Okay,
us.
bone maturity. All right.
When was the
I don't
last
care.
time
She's
she had
still taller than her grandmother, and her grandmother drives the car.
That's it.
And I'm teaching her how to start the car, and she'll be driving the car by the time she's 14.
Well,
But
she'll
we
be
won't tell
driving the
anybody
car.
that because I'll get in trouble, but that's what grandfathers do.
She'll be driving the car before my child, probably. It's painful.
Mhm.
But apparently she's driving herself in my car somewhere today.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Who's going with her?
Me.
Oh,
So I was like, could I look at my schedule? She scheduled my husband, and then he
Mhm.
said, I'm not going to be here. So good luck to you on that one.
right. Oh, she gets to drive the Stephanie mobile.
Yeah, she's going to be driving the Lemonade vehicle around. Don't blame me, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, call the number on the back. We have a whole line dedicated to it over here. You can leave a nice voicemail. I should probably sift through those and play those at one point next week.
Right.
Maybe I'll play them for you on Tuesday.
Because they've been piling up for how long?
Oh yeah, I just let it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, absolutely. Call the number on the back. Leave him a message. Tell him how bad I drove. It's me. You're calling me. Oh my God. Slater said once they're 12, they can get in the front seat. Hunter won't, as he likes the back seat. Driving Miss Daisy.
Right. Now I'm through.
I would love a chauffeur. I would sit in the back seat forever.
Mhm.
Take me around.
Right.
I'm cool with it. I'll never get it though, because my husband has narcolepsy and
Right.
just gonna
Yeah,
be
you don't.
stuck
Yeah,
with it.
you don't want Cliff driving.
No,
So how does he get around on his own?
barely. It's like hour-long spats here and there. Little bits, little fits.
So when he comes in, he says, "I got a business meeting down in Provincetown. We should please
Make
stay
sure
awake."
get home before sundown. Bye-bye now. Hitch your wagons to that horse. Make sure they're well watered and rested. It's awful. It really is. Shout out to our friends over at On Cape Magazine. They have been giving us tons of Cape Cod data, and it is going to be coming out in the form of our Cape Cod Feud game, which is happening August 2nd over at Ryan Family Amusements. We've got trivia there tonight. Don't forget, but if you want to sign up, there is still time for our Cape Cod Feud games. And you can just shoot me an email and say, Stephanie, I got a team for you. Be there at 4:30, 4:45 to sign some photo releases and register your family. And I heard we're having a rum promo.
Oh, really?
So
Very nice.
right? We'll
That'll
shake
help.
up some family answers on that one.
That'll help people.
A little bit of libations will get those memories flowing for you for some good Cape Cod
Right.
guesses.
And you could end up like some of the clips you see from Family Feud, the leading question when someone
Maybe that's why they were so funny.
gives the answers, you think, oh God, they're not gonna say this.
Maybe they were boosting it up in the green room, and
And
that's
they
how they
do.
got him. And that's why they said the most ridiculous thing. You're like, why did you say that? Maybe
Because
that's
they're
why.
they're a little boosted up. Could
Like
be.
relaxed, just
Right.
uninhibited. So we'll have to see. I'm
Okay.
very much looking forward to this game. All right, Hank, what do you got in your show today?
We have the top movies of the week today. Tomorrow we have shows to binge watch if you decide you're just going to stay in for the weekend because you've just had it. And Sunday we have classic jazz, and then we will be broadcasting live
We will.
at the Mashpee Farmers and Artisans Market.
Yep. Wing
And we got
stop.
the wing guy coming, and we got the pop program, and we got Mariana doing face painting, and you guys got to come. It's going to be a day not to be missed.
Yeah, and my dad's coming from Connecticut this week.
Okay, there it is
right?
then. There it is then. Steph's dad. You can meet the man responsible.
Don't blame him. He's got enough problems. Poor Papa Viva.
Good guy. A really, really nice man.
You have not met a human until you've met Johnny V. Let me tell you,
He's a
think I have
great guy.
personality.
Really, a great guy.
He's something else. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what. So
Yeah,
that's
he'll
where-
be signing autographs
Yeah,
at
right.
the Lemonade 10, posing for selfies.
Johnny V is going to have his jazz hands out. Everybody be ready.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, we'll talk to you in a little bit if you're looking for something to do. As always, eventsoncape.com. Make sure you listen to us, lemonadio.com. Like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and download the app today in the App Store. Cliff is pushing an update this week because I think we were having an issue with Google.
Oh, really?
And we didn't know because we don't have Google phones.
Oh, okay.
So it was a friend that we ran into that hadn't had it. I'm like, just go into your App Store. He
Mhm.
looked in the App Store and it wasn't there.
Oh,
And I'm like, we got to push an update for Google.
yeah.
We got to
Yeah.
get it together.
Right. And don't get frustrated because cell phone service, internet service right here in Cape Cod now is pretty god awful.
It's really
So-
bad.
So be patient, okay? It's not the app, it's not us here. It's
The influx of people that are using our networks and our systems.
how dare they?
Right? It's only a little bit longer, Hank. It's just a little longer.
I know.
Thank you for your tourism dollars, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. See you in a bit.
Oh, there's fair in the air. Head on over to the Barnstable County Fair. There's plenty of entertainment. Make sure you go online. Tell them Lemonade sent you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God. Did we cover it all?
I think we
The
did.
kitchen sink.
Yes.